There we go.
Is that you, ducks? No, 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 no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How are you, Bob? I'm very confused. And they were so sad over their ducks. Look, no, look us. The ducks. The ducks. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, there was ducks. They lived on the green level. There was a dragon in water. One time ago, they lived off ducks. There was a dragon, and you're not trying 6. I'm not sure. And the dragon was ink, and he was gone. He was roar, I'm gone. I can't, said the ducks. And the dragon wants ink was the 9 symbols. The symbol is so simple.
When did I see them? Halloween. She was fine, more than fine. She was fitter and more focused I'm afraid that explains it. 2 weeks ago, Jennifer spoke to us.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Alone Together Pittsburgh. I am your host, Patrick Jordan. We are streaming at you live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is episode 155, week 51, I believe, of the show. Am I on point?
Yes!
That's
Boom!
right.
Bullseye right on Monday! Woo!
They don't call me Z Cavarici for nothing. I am here to be your host tonight. You just heard the sound. Backing me up, Dave Mansueto in the booth. Also, we got Pete Spinda. He's up in the booth doing his thing. We have been at this. We are kind of lifers right now. There you are, buddy. That was Pete. He looks good. He's
ready for the show.
He's ready. He's fired up. He's ready to go. He's wild. Tonight we are going to have an Alone Together Pittsburgh first tonight. It's going to be a big show. I'm going to get to that in a second. Real quick, couple of things, okay? If it's your first time watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for welcoming us into your homes and mobile devices. Little things, housekeeping, ticking below me, that is a Venmo. Venmo is where you can give some money to the show, and then we give that to the artists that are involved in the show. So it is at TogetherPGH. If you want to hit that up, that would be fantastic. We are also on PayPal as well. Speaking of things that we are on Twitch, we are on YouTube, and you can get an audio-only podcast version starting tomorrow of tonight's show. So that aside, we started the show to keep a sense of community going. We are rolling here right now, but it is not... we wouldn't be doing this show if it wasn't for the pandemic. We all had 16 different jobs and different lives entirely. We got rocked a little over a year ago. But just because there's still a pandemic going on, we talk about the COVID numbers in Allegheny County. They ticked up about 80 some from yesterday, which isn't the best thing. We're at 276. We were under 200 yesterday. We're at 276 today. So Alone Together Pittsburgh, we ask you to be cool, be courteous, and keep wearing your mask. Bruce Springsteen agrees with us.
Put on a fucking mask.
That was the boss. You know what? You put on a mask. These guys don't have masks on. That's what they are. That's what you look like when you don't wear a mask or your nose is hanging out. Also, the mask goes over your nose, okay? I don't know who I'm saying this for here right now. See right there, that picture? There was no mask. That was no good. That was no good. It would have been so much better. See what I'm saying? That's exciting, but that's maskless. You don't want to do that. Cover your nose. Keep it going right there. Otherwise, you're going to drive this thing off a cliff. Keep washing your hands. And that should carry for like the rest of your lives, right? Just the hand washing thing. Let's keep that going. But that aside, that's us. That's it. So we have a fantastic show lined up tonight. I'm very excited about it. We've got Rebecca from Allegheny Eats is going to be here with some exciting news about some milestones that are coming up and have happened with Allegheny Eats. And we have a special Kate Romane's What Kate Ate, because it's going to be something kind of different. It is going to be a live cooking demo. That's demonstration for people not in the business. But What Kate Ate will be like what Kate is eating, right? She is going to be live coming to us from the Radish, from Black Radish Kitchen. Just give you guys an idea of what's to come. We have camera angles here, multiple, more than one, on what's coming up later in the show. So I'm saying get excited because it's on tonight. This is it. This is it. We've been waiting for a year for this.
We're done after this. This is it. This is all you're going to get.
So anyway, so that is
Suck it up.
Suck it up. It's coming. So I'm glad you're here with us. And if you've got some friends that you were like, oh my gosh, that are like, tonight's the night to watch, you better like tip them off. Shoot a text message. Shoot a message. Speaking of messages, over underneath us, where however you're watching this show, you can comment. They're live. We will try to answer your comments as they come in. If you've got questions for us, for Rebecca about Allegheny Eats, or what's coming up with Kate and Black Radish Kitchen, or how she's cooking this, and does she have any tips? Fire in there. Tara Mays knows what's up. Okay, so that said, we've got another thing that we've got here on the show. All right, it is an in-show poll that is brought to you by Engine House 25 Winery. It is called the Lil Jag-Off, okay? Our overnight poll is the big Jag-Off. We might come back to that too, but we almost, like the one thing that was the Yoko Ono of Alone Together Pittsburgh was the big overnight Jag-Off. So we're going to give that some time to rest as it goes. But the Lil Jag-Off in-show poll, yeah, right? The Lil Jag-Off poll is brought to you by Engine House 25 Winery, located right there in Lawrenceville, where Lawrenceville meets the Strip in Doughboy Square. Go to eh25.com. They've got, I'm not kidding, I'm not just saying this, I'm actually drinking some right now. I have the Zin from Engine House 25. Get on it. It is some of the best wine you're going to have. And if you tell them about Alone Together Pittsburgh, you get $5 off per bottle. $5 off per bottle. They've got a killer selection of reds and whites. They've got a Sauvignon Blanc Chardonnay, and I believe is in, and the reds are killer. It's obviously home to the Roberto Clemente Museum as well, and one of the coolest buildings in all of Pittsburgh. So check that out, eh25.com. Tell them we sent you, get $5 off per bottle. But what they have brought to you tonight is an in-show poll. Now we've been treading around this subject for about 3 weeks now because it's, Lent and fish fry season. Dave, tell him what the in-show poll is.
Hey everybody, this is your friend Dave. I'm coming to you live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The neighborhood is Lawrenceville. This country is the United States of America. And I'm here to tell you about the little jag-off competition, Patrick. The little jag-off. Years ago, we did the big jag-off. That was the big one. But this one is the little one. It's smaller than the big one. It's less important. I'm not sure why we're doing it, but I'm glad we're doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about when you take something, you go fishing. And in the Pittsburgh is a new place. There's technology. We're green. Now you can fish in the three rivers. Finally, just like the native people of all of the planets, go out and right now I implore you to get your go get granddaddy's rod, head down to the river, catch some fish. Okay. Because tonight we are talking about what you can do to prepare that Monongahela fish and put it into and we can do with it. You got to coat it with things in order to make it edible. It's not going to kill you, but it tastes a little murky. But those are the breaks. And
what are the options? Okay, so the options are cornmeal, beer battered, panko, or other. When you get your fried fish sandwich, which you're probably going to be getting tomorrow, cornmeal, beer battered, panko, or other.
I like mine with a mixture of shredded wheat and frosted flakes. That's what I put on my Monongahela Monster.
Sounds good, Dave. Sounds good. And for the folks watching at home, just so you know,
it's a family show.
It's a family show, and Dave really has no idea what the in-show poll is going to be till I basically tell him. So I would say the improvisational skills that he has are the lifeblood and the heartbeat of Alone Together Pittsburgh. That's what's kept us going, and that's what's kept us on the streaming air, so to speak. So props to you, Dave, as we are rounding out the 1-year anniversary of this friggin' show. That's how excited I am when you read off the Jag-Off polls. The little Jag-Off polls brought to you by Angie Knows 25. Okay, so that said, I'm excited. We got a great show. We got my mascot Snacks is right here. He's going to be here. We're going to be talking about him, I'm sure, as well. He might not be there because he's not in the kitchen. But all right, Donna, you missed absolutely nothing. Okay, so I'm going to say right now, if you tuned in on March 27th, 2020 to now, you haven't missed anything. We've just have the little Jag-Off poll is there, and we've got a great show lined up for you tonight. And speaking of that, I say we should get to it, unless there's something else that Pete or Dave, is there anything you want to talk about, anything you want to cover from the news of the world today?
I could talk about my toe again if you want.
Nah, we're good, man. Thank you so much for that. But, your toe, if my father is watching, he would want you to call a tow truck if you had a problem with that right there. But anyway, I think it's time we just get down to the nitty gritty. Let's bring out our first guest, okay? She's been on the show once before. It was fantastic, and we're very excited to have her back. Allegheny Eats, we've talked about it periodically a lot over the course since their inception. It's a fantastic organization, and they're coming on some new milestones right now. So let's bring out Rebecca from Allegheny Eats.
Thank you, Z Cavarici.
Z Cavarici. Well, Becca Flies, it's nice to have you here with us.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for coming back. So, I mean, the first time you were here was right around the inception and the launch of Allegheny Eats, which I still think is one of the best pairings to come out of this pandemic here right now. It's just got a great concept, and it's like a win-win for everybody involved. But you got some milestones that have come up since then, and it's kind of humbling and awesome.
Yeah, we've definitely. So we launched the project on January 11th. Was the day the platform launched, and we've been working to sell meal kits to consumers to help fund meals for workers from the service industry that have been impacted by COVID, as well as helping to sustain the restaurants with a guaranteed income in this time of uncertainty, as well as some of the farms. So we have a lot of the meals are consisted of a certain percentage of local farm ingredients, whether it's meals we're selling for meal kits or whether it's meals that we are providing to industry workers. So we've had some really exciting stuff happen lately. We have reached nearly 3,200 meals.
Wow.
As far as the industry pro meals, so the meals that we're providing to service industry workers, we're just below 3,200, but nearly there. And we also have, due to a very generous large donation from Mark Flaherty and Mary McKinney Flaherty, we're able to bring in 2 new restaurants, which
They're
is
amazing.
Yeah, they're really like the most wonderful people.
They genuinely are, and they would have been even if they hadn't taken care of this, but this even like ticks them up a little bit higher.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've had a lot of donations come through, but always looking for more. But yeah, we have 2 new restaurants that are about to come on, so stay tuned. Next week there will be a more public announcement about who those 2 are, but they're
awesome.
Rock stars. They've been on the show. They're show favorites. Yeah, there's the website. Check it out. Order a meal kit. And again, like with each meal kit purchase, it helps to fund an additional worker meal per meal kit that's purchased. So that's one of the ways. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, so yeah. Plus the farms that you're getting the materials from, like locally sourcing this stuff out. It's like this thing is a fantastic thing, and the fact that you're at that many meals, and you started in January.
Right. Yeah. So we did some of the meals. So black radish, K8, we'll see here soon with her fancy fish fry. She was doing some meals prior to the platform launch. So some of those meals have been happening since October, but even to consider doing them since October, we're looking really good. And really helping to meet a lot of needs, which is wonderful.
That's amazing. So I can't believe you guys are at that point already. And so the best thing, so people can get on this right now. I mean, you guys are live. If somebody wants to get in on this for the next week, they can jump in there right now.
Right. Yeah. And we're going to be, yes. I mean, you can go on, you can go buy a meal kit, help to contribute to the project. And we are changing up meal kit options soon too, which is pretty exciting.
When's that going to drop?
I would say probably within the next couple weeks. So we're going to be adding those 2 new restaurants with their new meal kit options. Plus, we're going to have some new options for meal kits on the site. And they've been, I can tell you from personal experience because I've been working my way through them. Mm-hmm. And I know you guys have had some too, Patch. But they are, or I'm sorry, Z Cavarici.
You can call me anything you want. Patch works.
But they're so delicious and they're easy to put together. We put the instructions of how to serve them, how to heat them on the site. So that can be, it's an easy way to just find the instructions of what you need to do to make your meal. And they're extremely delicious. And the portions are, I don't know that I have had a meal where I have not had leftovers, which is super awesome too.
That's good.
So there's definitely, the portions are really good. And it's for a great cause.
When we've done it here, there have been leftovers, and I'm going to agree with you. And I come from like a clean plate club world where leftovers usually didn't happen. And when it's too much for this household, yes, the portions are great. Now, how can when people order? I mean, we know this, but like, how can people? Is it a pickup thing? Is it a delivery thing? I mean, how does this thing work?
So as things stand right now, Black Radish Kitchen, their meal kits are delivered as well. And then as far as Casa Brazil, Bebe's Kitchen, and the Vandal are other participating restaurants right now. And those are for pickup for purchase of meal kits. And we as far as industry pro meals go, those are delivered if delivery is chosen. But for now, we're looking at just the Black Radish and doing delivery, and possibly the 2 new restaurants that are about to come on board might have that option as well. So we're working to that. That last mile is always the trickiest piece to actually to get it there, and we're trying to fine tune that. We've been live now for about 6 weeks, and so we're trying to just tweak things to make the user experience better, and continue to be able to grow the community and grow the project and help to sustain our farms and our restaurants and feed our service industry workers that have been really hit hard by this pandemic.
I know. And like what's crazy to me is right now it feels like There was good news about vaccines coming out, and the president said that there was going to be, by the end of May, anybody that wants one can have one, and all that stuff's happening there. I feel like people aren't realizing that we're still in this, and it's going to be here for a while. Like, we still have a few months left at best of living like this, and it's coming up. It's like super fast on a 1 year thing here right now. So, I mean, don't get fatigue on like doing the right thing here. And I feel like Allegheny Eats is like a no-brainer, like grand slam home run if you want to step up for it. Everybody that's watching this thing right now.
Well, and I think too, what you're speaking to that, looking at, so say it's May when the majority of the population is vaccinated.
Right.
These issues, it's not like there's a light switch that flips on and suddenly everything is okay within the industry and these people aren't in need anymore and these businesses and these farms aren't in need anymore. There are ripple effects that are going to occur for some time, especially when we look at, with workers, restaurant closures. So now where are they to go to for jobs when there are less restaurants to employ them? Whereas it had been the largest industry employer within our region, there's been a rapid decline in unemployment rates within the industry. And I think, like, whether we look at that, whether we look at the restaurants and the decreased revenues that they've received and the farms with outlets to their products, it's going to be seen for some time.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And I think you just like encapsulated it perfectly there. I mean, the restaurants that have closed, that are gone, the venues that aren't there anymore. There's so much. Everybody, I feel like, has been so hype since this thing kind of set in that everyone's not even realizing, like, seeing the forest through the trees here of what's happening. I think everybody's just kind of like blinders on, just trying to get through it. And when it does, there's going to be some fallout. But what's been kind of a glimmer of hope, a silver lining here, is the people that have been stepping up and getting creative on how to kind of help and how to give back here right now. And I'm not just like, waxing your car here for you, but no, seriously, it's Allegheny Eats is one of those things where it's just like one of those, like, oh my God, it's a no brainer. And I mean, I hope it sticks around forever. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's, I would love to keep it going as long as possible. Right. So sponsorships, we have sponsorship packages. If anyone's interested in sponsorship that's tuning in, additional donations could be made at checkout. We have a donate button on the site. So there are a lot of ways to give to keep this going while there's a need. And I think a good piece of this is that, so all of this is about like building community and taking care of community and taking care of our people in our businesses. And there was within this project, it wasn't just us at Sustainable Pittsburgh creating Allegheny Eats. It was a large collaborative effort that involved many organizations, Black Radish Kitchen, Craft at Chatham University, Pittsburgh Food Policy Council, the City of Pittsburgh, HASA Sustainable Agriculture, the Food Bank, 412 Food Rescue. Trying to think if I've left anyone out. I don't believe so.
But if you did, people can go to the website and check that out. But no, that's community, right? This isn't a one-off, and your money's going to the right place, and it's going through the proper channels, which is awesome about it. So that's great. So are you going to be able to stick around for a little bit for our first live cooking demo with Chef Kate Romane from Black Radish Kitchen? Oh
yeah, I mean, I have my pom-pom.
Oh, you are ready? Okay, we got a cheering section. Let's hope this works out. All right. In the meantime, all right, Rebecca's going to stick around with us. But you guys, seriously, check out Allegheny Eats if you haven't. It is like what you should do for dinner. It is the ideal takeout or delivery. Everybody that's involved, all the restaurants are rock stars, and get on that there. It's going to the right place. So Allegheny Eats, all their links and everything are in our feed. So thank you for being here, and thank you for sticking around while we basically go into uncharted territory for Alone Together Pittsburgh for our little streaming show here. All right. Becca Flies is going to be with us, and we are going to move on to our next segment right now. So thank you, Becca, and check out Allegheny Eats. Before before we segue to our next section, I want to give a little shout out to another one of our sponsors, which will be Farm to Table Pittsburgh. If you go to farmtotablepa.com, you can find out everything you need to know about keeping it real and keeping it local, buying fresh, buying local, farmtotablepa.com. Every Wednesday night, we have a Farm to Table segment on the show. Last night, Aaron Hart was here schooling us on the fact that spring is about to sprung. That it didn't work when I just said it like that. It made sense in my head before I said it, and I'm sorry about that. That's right, Dave. Thank you for throwing me the lifeline there. But yeah, so check out last night's show and any Wednesday night show for that. But everything from... Pepper's reading books. Pepper's here. She's reading books, getting it done. She just made her little appearance for the night. If you were watching the animal break at the beginning of the show, you got to hear her. I'm a proud father right now, but she just made up a story that she decided to tell to the ducks, and you got to hear that. Okay, so that was magic. That's something you missed, Donna, when you came in late. But anyway, so we're here. It is on. I forgot what I was talking about, but I'm sure it was brilliant and magical. Coming up right now, okay, farmtotablepa.com. Check that out. Everything from, you can find out everything from the CSAs that are about to start popping, and you want to get on that. Finding out when to plant, where to get your produce, and also where the farmers markets are. And I know Dave and Pete are going to be going to a farmers market soon. Isn't that right? Is that right, guys?
Yep.
Fantastic. So anyway, I think it's time right now that we go to, I'm very excited about this, okay? What K8 is about to be What Kate Eats, all right? So it is our very first live cooking demo. It is on. Let's roll the tape on What Kate ate. That's right, Chef Kate Romane from Black Radish Kitchen usually goes to different takeout places over the span of the week to let you know where to go, what's safe, and who's doing it. But tonight, it's on. It's going to be real. Kate is going to cook for us. What's going on, Kate Romane?
I'm nervous.
So are we.
Every day, but I'm nervous about this.
We're nervous too. But what's amazing
I'm not
here
nervous. I'm not nervous. You guys are going to kill it.
There's magic. There's magic in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. That's all I'm saying. I can feel it coming in the air. It's happening. What am I looking at? Is that a different camera angle?
It is. That is my old cellular phone strapped to some rubber bands hovering above a deep fryer that is on.
Take that, Good Morning America.
Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't burn up or fall in the deep fryer, but we're living life on the edge tonight, I guess.
You say hopefully it doesn't. I say the opposite. I'm very excited about what's to come here.
If things go well, I think you should just start throwing random stuff in there and seeing what happens.
Random. Yeah.
All right, folks.
All right.
This is it. So tell us what we're seeing here right now. Also, we have an in-show poll going on right now, which might match in. What are you going to be making for us tonight?
Okay, I'm inspired by that intro poll. We're going to do a beer battered fish sandwich.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kate Romane, a black radish style beer battered fish sandwich.
That's right. Usually this time of year we do a fish fry. Obviously, we're not doing one this year, but
right.
There are so many people out there doing them right now. Go support all the restaurants that are doing them. Obviously, the churches and municipalities. Go eat your fish.
Yeah.
But if you want to stay home and eat your fish, I'm going to show you how. We're going to do this.
We're going to do this. I'm excited. If we lose Kate's head, it's because the camera angles can only be static. Okay, well, look at that. That is a pandemic. That's a pandemic six-pack. That's all I'm saying. So, all right. So, all right. Talk to me.
Okay, so we're going to just go through what we're going to call the mise en place. We're going to go through what you need to make this fish happen, okay? All right. You need fish.
Fish.
I got cod. I got some nice cod from Euclid fish.
Delicious.
I got cornstarch. We need some cornstarch.
Oh, cornstarch. Is that aggro cornstarch?
It is.
Because sometimes people say that I get aggro.
Excellent. I love when that happens. All right. We got flour. We got salt. We got pepper, freshly ground here at the Black Radish Kitchen.
Nice.
I put a little Old Bay in there, and then I like a little spice, so I got the little cayenne. Don't touch that with your fingers and touch your eyeball. That's a bad day. Beer.
What beer are you rolling there? Just tilt it to the side. Is that the wait, there it is. The loophole. The loophole. I love that beer.
Yeah, so this is delicious. It's so good. We're drinking it.
We don't know if you're actually drinking it because it was off camera. But anyway, it's good. What do you have there? Up a little higher?
Egg.
Nice. Eggs. Got them.
Oh, sorry. There's a train going by. Lemons. Hot sauce. Utensils. Okay, you need something for your fryer. You need a knife. If you're frying at home, I suggest you have a thermometer, some vegetable oil, canola oil, and a deep, thick pan. Like stock
Deep, thick
pot.
pan.
I'm using the big toy, so I have a industrial fryer that I'm going to use, but what you're going to use at home is like this. You're going to put maybe like 3 inches high with canola oil and put it on medium high heat.
Would that be a pot or a pan? That looks like, is that a
pot? You're right.
Okay. All right. Good.
It's a pot. You're going to get your pot hot with your oil. So get that going. You want to get it to 350 with your thermometer.
And that thermometer is going to check the oil, not like the actual fish.
Right.
Good.
You're just going to stick it in and be like, how hot is my oil? You want to be at 350. You're going to need a whisk. Did I already mention a bowl?
It's a lot of shit you need here.
I know. You need some paper towels. And I'm using some gloves. We always use gloves in Black Radish Kitchen, but
Tonight, because it's just you eating it, so.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
If you want to lead by example, make it happen. All right, go ahead.
So, so we got our fryer going.
The fryer's coming.
And the first thing you want to do is dry off your fish. You always want to dry off your fish.
Now, is that a paper towel or is that wax paper? Is there a trick to drying off the fish?
It's just a paper towel. It's a household paper towel.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That was a wet piece of fish. That was just swimming earlier today, I bet.
It was a swimmer. Let me grab another thing.
So that's right, folks. Black Radish Kitchen, fantastic. We're seeing inside. We're seeing behind the wall.
All right, so you get all dried out.
And this is local fish, right? Local fish out of the...
Right out of the pond. Caught it myself this morning. All right.
Sarcasm, folks. Sarcasm. All right.
So,
we've dried off the fish.
Drying that fish. That's a dry-ass fish now. Okay. So... all right. We're just going to wing it. Basically, we're going to take some flour. Oop. Maybe a little bit more. Cornstarch.
Now, how much cornstarch are you thinking that is?
So usually almost like I would say 1 cup of flour to a half a cup of cornstarch, maybe 3 quarters.
Cool. Sounds good. Fire it up.
You know? We're going to put some salt in there. Don't be shy. Pepper. Old Bay.
Old Bay.
And a little bit of that cayenne. Ooh. Oh, the other thing we're going to do, over here with these fishies, we want to salt them too.
Got to salt the fish. Got to salt the fish, folks.
Don't be afraid of salt. Unless you have a health condition, it's a flavor enhancer. You want to use it, especially in your baked goods. Okay. All right, so your fish is salted and sitting over here. We got all your dry ingredients, I think, in there. We're gonna maybe put a little bit more cornstarch in.
Sometimes it's just how you feel it. It's different every time.
Yeah. So you wanna mix that up. Can you see it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're seeing it.
Get all the clumps out of that flour.
It actually helps when you call it flour when you're making this recipe. It helps.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna take an egg.
Just one.
We're gonna start with one egg. Actually, no. Let's just go 2 eggs.
Screw it. Let's go with 2 eggs. It's time. Treat yourself.
That's right. So you want to scramble those up before you put them in.
Right. Gotcha. That's good. While you're doing that, what type of fish are we frying there? What type of fish?
A cod.
Cod. Sounds good.
All right. So then you start to add your wet stuff. That's what she said. So you put that and your beer. Oh, that's my beer. Let's put somebody else's beer in there.
Oh, there's the beer. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So just are you gonna put that whole pounder in there, or you just go like as you need? Like you just keep.
You want to make it think of it like a pancake batter.
Okay, pancake batter. That's interesting. Okay, because you don't want to be too murky with that. It's got to stick to the fish before you fry it.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to I might need a lot of beer here.
Hey, you got a lot of dry goods in there. I'm just saying. And this is like watching Picasso, create.
Figure it out. Yep.
Leonardo da Vinci right here. You're watching it right now.
All right, we're going to take batter.
Bob Ross.
Number 2.
Oh, 2 beers. Okay.
2 beers.
All right.
Mama might have made a little too much fat.
Mama went with the batter. I was wondering when you were dumping that stuff in there, but you know what? If you're watching this at home, you can go back and rewatch it and make it for your own. Break down that recipe. Take some of the dry goods out, and then you make it right on your own. Jennifer Gaskin says, "What's up?"
So
Snot's here.
Put it into a bigger whisk. That's going to help us out. Okay, there we go.
David, she's using Loophole right now from East End Brewing. Loophole from East End Brewing.
All right, more beer. There we go.
All right, that's
a dry hop pilsner, by the way, a dry hop pilsner.
It's delicious. All right.
It is a good beer on its own, but you know what? When they say when you're cooking, if you're cooking with like wine or beer or whatever, you put in what you would normally drink. You don't put in crap, and this is a fine quality, locally brewed beer.
It's true. All right. See, we're
All right.
got a little...
Oh yeah, I see what you were saying about pancake batter. All right, that's good. You see, because there you go, and just keep on. You work this out, folks. You can feel it. This is exciting. This is excitement. Look at that.
There's that recipe sitting right there. There are lots of recipes online, though, if you want to see the ratios. All right.
You want to get rid of all the lumps.
All lumps. It's the hardest part.
Yeah, I can imagine, because you're whisking by hand, like our forefathers and mothers did. That's looking good. See, you got a little crazy on the beer, huh?
I did. Right. I got nervous. You got nervous.
You were pouring. You cracked that second can. You didn't need the second can, but you know what? Now your beer is like an 8% alcohol. Your batter is like an 8%, and that's pretty good.
That's good.
All right, it's getting there. Okay, so you want to get it like where it's like the thicker on the pancake batter, so it sticks.
So it sticks. All right. So.
All right, so it's looking good to me. This is exciting, folks.
Put it in this pan.
Oh, then you put it in a different pan. Okay.
So you have a nice way, putting it in this bowl might be a pain. The other thing is you can save that batter. Once you put your fish in there, then it's all, it's tainted.
I understand. That's a good call. Have you done live cooking demos before?
I mean, clearly.
Obviously, you're a professional. It just came out. It came from the booth. A question came out. I just wanted to pass it along. They write it. I say it. Okay, this is good. Okay, so let's put that cod in there. Let's see how it goes.
Ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Get that batter on there.
Oh.
Oh, get it.
All right.
Cover it up.
All right, we're going to angle number 2. You guys ready?
Okay, hey guys, angle number 2 and Alone Together Pittsburgh first. Multiple camera angles.
You guys ready?
Oh, we're ready. Boom! Look at this, folks. Oh, we can see you. You're good. You're good. All right, here we go. It's going in the... Oh, that fryer's on. Oh, yeah. Oh, there goes the fish.
You know, I put the fry basket in there, but I did it. All right.
Oh, your basket. Oh, just like they would put the French fries in at the swimming pool, or the restaurants that I've worked at. Look at that. Okay, so you got a free floating piece of cod there, and then you got a basket piece of cod there.
That's right. Okay, so while that cod's doing its thing, we have to talk about what you're going to put on your cod sandwich.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
All right, so we're going to make some. What's that stuff called? Tartar sauce on the fly. There's no
tartar
ketchup
sauce.
tonight. No ketchup tonight.
No ketchup tonight. If you were a fan of the show, you watched last Thursday, and we had a full ketchup debate with professionals, Jess Whittington and others. It was a big thing. Dave Atkins.
Debate. I am. We can talk about that another time, but I'm curious.
Okay, great. While you work this out, I got a question from the audience. That batter, can you make just straight up pancakes out of that? Just the batter.
Yeah.
Just straight up pancakes on the griddle. Boom. Okay, yeah. David, she says yeah.
Salty? I don't know. I've never made that. Never thought about it.
Snot Rocket Science says she'd watch Kate cook all the time.
What's up, man?
Okay, it's okay to eat fish, says Kurt. Okay.
Oh.
All right, look at that. Now this is what I'm watching here. Get that low. Watch Kate just what do you call what you're doing there? Would that be called mincing? What is that?
Yeah, I think I'm cutting up some herbs.
Cutting up some herbs. Look at that.
This is some dill.
Dill. Okay, dill.
Mayonnaise.
All right.
Got some dill. I think I'm making enough of this tartar sauce. I have a problem. I don't know how to cook for less than 10 people.
This is what I was worried about what was going to happen to you. You know what I mean? When you started this whole thing, when you went into the catering thing and the restaurant thing, I was like, cooking for 2 is not really your forte.
No, it's hard. It's hard.
There, look at that thing. Now that fish is still sizzling. We're making some tartar sauce here right now. What's the next ingredient? What do you put in there now?
I put some dill, some chives, and then if you don't have those things, just grab some dill pickles. They got enough dill in there. We make some dill pickles here.
Delicious.
Chop those up.
Look at that. Look at that. That is an artist at work.
You need a lot of those.
I believe you do. All right, so you got that going on there. We've got the dill, and if you got the dill pickles, it's like a little extra for the homemade tartar sauce. This is the one-stop shop here. There it is.
That's right. Easy. Boom. You got to fix all that. You do a slice of lemon.
Delicious.
Do a little pickle juice. And then we mix it up. Oh my God.
Amazing.
Yep. All right, what's going on with this fish?
Let's check on that fish. Let's widescreen that fish, Dave.
Oh shit, guys.
Oh shit! Oh, there it is. Unreal. Did we lose one? No, it's there. It's there. This is amazing. It's in there. We're gonna work it free. We're gonna bust it loose. We're gonna flip it. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. It's okay. It's good. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is a beautiful. It looks good to me. Did we not shake it enough? Look at that. Oh, that's okay. That's delicious. That's cod. It's that's so good. Look at that. 350 frying. That's right, folks. You're looking at it real. It's good. That's what it is.
Did you see that fail?
It wasn't so much a fail if we say it's okay. It blew up.
Out of the thing.
It was too good.
It came right out.
It was too good.
I mean, this guy's all right, you know.
It's okay. You made 4, didn't you?
Yeah, we could try it again.
No, we don't have to. But like, let's get this wrong. I will eat the heck out of that.
That is an empty batter.
That's just empty batter. All the fish is gone. Okay. You know what? It's amazing. It's amazing. All right. So this is what. First off, now you know this is live. Okay. Second off, these are the trials and tribulations that you go through when you're working in a kitchen. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's not all gonna be perfect, right? You get it there, and when you have it, and when you taste it, you understand that there's a system in order here. This is it. So we lost one, and we got the other. It was too good. It was too good, and that cod wanted to be free.
It did. That thing's jumped right out of her vessel.
Just right out. All right. So what are we doing here? We've got the bun.
So we got a bun.
Yeah, okay, we got a bun.
I just went on with straight up bun.
Okay, got you.
We're gonna put our fish right on that bun. We're gonna put the tartar sauce on top of the fish.
Oh, you put it on there. You put it all
Did I
over.
tell this?
Now let me ask you. Oh yes, I think yeah, that's good. You can't have too much. Now what is this? What is this? Oh, there it is.
Hot sauce.
A little bit of hot sauce. Just splash it on there. That's good. That's good.
And then I'm a big fan also lemon.
Lemon. You gotta have lemon with fish. I mean, it's just you can't not. Look at that. Okay, now you see here what's professional about Kate. She kept the tartar sauce and the hot sauce under where the bun is, right? So that's the goodness. So you can get some regular fish bites on there.
That's
But
right.
once you get to the bun, it's like, boom, it's a whole other sandwich.
That's right. You have virgin fish here to get at, and then you have bun with the mayo, hot sauce.
It's a taste sensation.
But can we get back to this guy that just jumped right out of the
Yeah, he wanted to be free. You know what I mean?
Sweet.
He wanted to be free, and that happened. It's like, you ever saw the movie Free Willy? You know what I mean? That fish just jumped over that little kid with Michael Jackson playing. I'm just saying, Michael Jackson's song was playing, the fish jumped over his kid's head. It's good, but you still have one. Okay? It missed the mon, says Jennifer Gaskins, and it needed to go home. It wanted to be free, and you know what? It saw that the color of that oil, and it said, "This is the mon. I'm home."
This is the mon. I'm home. Set me free. Oh my God.
Well, I tell you what, that sandwich looks delicious, and my mouth is watering. Hey, can we bring in our cheerleader? Is our cheerleader here? We totally forgot to bring in our cheerleader. Is Rebecca? There we go. I'm so sorry we didn't bring you in. I got caught up in it.
Oh my God.
I know. When you were nervous, I wanted to cheer you on.
I'm so sorry I didn't bring you in earlier. I got caught up in the mix.
I was here to rah you on.
I totally forgot. I'm so sorry, but I'm so glad you were here for all of this.
It's all good. I'm just
So what's in the fryer now, Kate? Is anything in there? Or is that just the leftover the fish that got away? It's the one that got away. It looks yummy. It looks fantastic. Kate, the word from the street is you should have your own cooking show.
Clearly.
Clearly.
I think so. I'm gonna text you my address so you can just drop me off. I'll even take the empty fish.
Wow,
The one
the
that got away.
empty fish. I can't believe it just disintegrated. It was just too good.
It's still in there frying away.
It's still in there frying away. I just don't know what it means. But that looks like a fantastic fish. You know what? For the hell of it, do you want to cut? Kate needs a show. This is what's happening here.
I think so.
This is. I mean, seriously, the batter is delicious. I mean, you know what? You could serve that, and people would be like, "This is the best damn fish I ever had in my life." Just the shell. Nobody would ask.
The Long John Silvers, they just gave you the nibbins from the fryer.
Yeah, like the crunchies. I used to get those at the drive-thru.
People are just showing up for the hush puppies anyway, but you know what I mean? That's what it is. Well, folks, you saw it here. And Kate, you earned that beer tonight. I'm sorry I didn't bring in our cheer squad earlier. That fish, it's just, do you think it should have been in the basket, or do you think that was just, whatever?
No, that was the basket fish.
I'm wondering, somebody, Kristen, who you may know, was curious if you could take that fish out and stuff it back in. Stuff it back in the shell there.
That's my sister. Of course, she's giving me a hard time. No.
I understand, but you know, no, she says no, but I bet you she could. Kate is a natural. Food Network, here she comes. I think so, but I think this is so natural. I think this could be a network show.
Yeah,
I don't think this just has to be on cable. I think this is network. I mean, I think this is like prime time. This is must-see TV.
I want to know what sides you're making.
Oh,
Are you making sides? No.
I have no sides.
No
today.
sides. But while Pete's screwing with you, so you used all the ingredients that you said. Now, to mix and match, if somebody, let's say somebody doesn't want to do the tartar sauce, would just the hot sauce be enough? Would ketchup be an option? Would mustard? What would you recommend? Somebody's let's say they're lactose intolerant.
Hot sauce or apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar.
I'm sorry, malt vinegar, right?
Is
Isn't that
vinegar?
Yeah, I love vinegar on my fried fish.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you feel about like on that sandwich putting coleslaw on the fish? Like I love like coleslaw on like fried fish sandwiches and on like pulled pork sandwiches. What do you think about that from a chef perspective?
So I will talk about this on a future segment. I just had a fish sandwich with coleslaw on it. It was so fucking good. I'd never done that before.
Oh my God, it's so good. I just did it last week and I got, so Community Kitchen Pittsburgh, which is a wonderful, to give them a plug, wonderful nonprofit organization. They do a fish fry every Friday. I had theirs last weekend and they have like seafood chowder, mac and cheese, pierogies, haluski, pierogi, because I'm Polish, I say it the right way. And I mean, it was absolutely phenomenal. So to give them a good plug, they're a great organization that works to help people rehabilitate in life and work within the culinary field. So they're doing a fish fry that helps to benefit their organization. So check that out.
Yeah, they're awesome.
If you aren't aware, yeah. And it was so good. Like I devoured that sandwich. I'm trying to figure out where I'm getting my fish fry from tomorrow.
Black Well, just show up at Black Rash. It'll be kind of cold by tomorrow morning, but I'm sure Kate will have one for you with just the breading. I mean, that's basically what you should call it. Just the breading. Like you should. That's what you should do. Like you just blow everyone's mind and be like, forget the fish. You know what I mean? Like here, just a beautiful shaped
breading sleeve. The sleeve of breading.
The sleeve. Ooh, that's the sleeve. And you could serve with that is schlevo. And that I tell you what, you'd sell out.
It'd sell out.
A little bit of that, boom, boom, boom. But you will never sell out because you are an OG, and I appreciate that about you, Kate. But I'm telling you what, this is exciting. I don't think this could have gone any better, and I'm glad you did two pieces of cod. You had the backup just in case. You had a feeling that one that was just like freedom in there. Is that fish still in there? Can we see what it looks like? Can we get it out?
Let's see what happens.
Let's get that out. It's been in there a little bit longer than it needed to be.
Do you think we can stuff it back in the skin?
That's the plan. I mean, we'll see if she can get it out because I think right now it might have gone past the point of no return. She's gonna have to get like a deep spatula. So please don't burn yourself.
She's gonna pull it out and it's gonna be like a boot or something.
Did you ever see the Toxic Avenger? It's just gonna be the Toxic Avenger's face. I don't know. Like, oh, by the way, how's the pole going?
It's too deep.
It's too deep. That's okay. Well, don't go in there.
You need a fishing rod.
The poll right now is a tie with Panko and other. Beer Batter is not winning.
What? No way.
After all this, folks, and there's also like 50 times more people watching the show than are voting. I don't understand why you don't want to just vote unless you're watching on Twitch, which I understand. We got a Twitch following now. It's a Twitch. So anyway, so that's in the lead. We've got about 2-3 minutes left on the show. It might change. It's just going to take a couple people to vote, so it could happen. So Get
Damn
it in
it.
there right now. So that fish is gone, but not forgotten. It didn't die in vain. Okay, because the entertainment value alone. If we had a budget and could put together like a retrospective from the first year, this would be one of the centerpieces of it. This would be a keystone of our retrospective. Only thing like when Carson was about to leave, they just did lots of retrospectives. You got the sleeve out, and there's little pieces of fish.
We should auction that off.
We should auction that off, says Dave.
Do a giveaway. We could do a contest.
All right, let's do it right now. Who wants the sleeve? You got to pick it up tonight.
Yeah.
It will be in a dumpster.
I'll drop it
outside
off
of-
on your doorstep, but it's going to be like tomorrow night.
Okay, you can get this dropped off on your doorstep tomorrow night.
If I can't, maybe not tomorrow, maybe the next day, but I'll doorstep it, no problem. I'm coming to your house.
What we should do is bronze that thing, make a trophy.
Oh my God,
We should make a trophy. We should make a trophy out of that thing. And you know what? We should have chef awards. And every year, a chef who's just getting after it. You know, just
If you
throwing caution to
shellacked
the
it,
wind.
it could be a bowl, right? Maybe.
Oh, you
Vessel?
can make a bowl out of that. A vessel, some soup.
Fish
You can have
sleeve.
anything out of that. Fish
I
sleeve.
love it.
You know what? Someone's gonna get that tattooed.
Fish sleeve. It might be me. It might be me.
It could be next. We got to get some good.
Through this pandemic, I might just get fish sleeve.
Well, for the first time, I feel like there might be an end within the next 12 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you asked me 6 months ago, that was it. Dave, I mean, Dave pulled this up. You don't have to pull it up now, but we were talking about showing stuff from the early days of the show when we were like freaking out about COVID numbers, like in like March, April, like early April. And like the numbers were like minuscule. Like just like somebody were like, oh my God, there's 60 people in Allegheny. Chill out, everybody. Wear your mask. It went up to like, yeah. So, but anyway, yeah,
It's
but
cool
anyway,
when you just get used to, like, all of a sudden you're like, oh, the numbers were 200, 250, and that's
Sweet.
actually okay. Like,
Yeah.
that's not okay.
well, it was 1,600 at one point. So if you look at it like that, it was, we're all. I mean, it's not we're all right, but this thing's still going on. At least we don't live really close to Texas and Mississippi.
Oh my gosh.
But eventually, it's going to get there.
It's
But
so funny
anyway,
how perception changes throughout all of it.
that's what I'm saying. Like so what freaked me out was like we were still in the throes of things a couple days ago when it was like nice. It was like 55 degrees and sunny, and it was just kind of like pandemic's over, everybody. It's like it's let's
Sunshine
go.
is out.
Who wants to French kiss? Let's do this like right now. Like it was like because the sun is here. Like that's it. Like, it's like just like there's so much pent up aggression. But the fish sandwich, show me that fish sandwich one more time, Kate. Put it up close to the camera. Look at how golden, perfect that is. That is
I want a sandwich so bad right now.
that is a fresh.
I know. I can't wait for
Oil.
tomorrow.
That's a fresh oil. Now here's a question for you before we start to wrap. How long would that? How many pieces of fish do you think you could fry in that particular oil before that oil turns, so to speak?
Oh, it'll go all night. That oil. I mean, I have totally fucked up that oil, and everyone's gonna be mad at me at work tomorrow when I'm like, hey guys, there's a whole fish in the fryer.
Well, that's the thing. Like, are you going to leave that thing on overnight and maybe it disintegrates, or is that just like whatever you're going to make tomorrow is just going to have a little bit of a fish flavor in there?
No.
Fish fries.
We'll clean it out tomorrow and discard it.
So
I find
okay,
the tempura broccoli tastes better with a hint of fish.
A hint of fish.
that cod flavor. So we have Sarah D'Addario is curious if you would bite it. Take
Bite
a
the
bite of that
Oh.
sandwich.
Put it near the microphone so we can get that crunch.
Get in close. Lean in.
This is gonna be dirty.
Of course it is. This is Alone Together Pittsburgh.
I'm
all
grabbing
right?
a screenshot.
We need this. Go slow, nice and slow.
Oh my, look at that.
Nice.
I'm pretty good.
I totally muted my camera. And take one more bite, Kate.
Let's just watch Kate eat the whole thing.
See how much. See if we can finish it off. I'll cheer you on.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go through this in slow motion and be like, oh my God. Alone Together Pittsburgh, episode 150, whatever this is. This is, you cannot, this is amazing. Man, Sarah Daddario for the W here. There it is.
Oh my God.
Folks, this is exciting. This is groundbreaking. Who'd have thought 500 guests and 155 episodes later and almost a year, we're still making magic happen. We didn't invent the wheel. We just perfected it here at Alone Together Pittsburgh. We just broke it. That's good. That's good.
Good sandwich.
Hey.
I mean, it's a fail, but that's pretty yummy.
No, that's not a fail. That's a win.
So you had a couple more pieces of fish in there, Kate. What are you going to do with those?
I'm going to cook them up. You want me to drop them off on my way home?
Yeah, I might eat one. Black Radish Kitchen happens to be a very close proximity to my home. So I might that will be good, and I will take a photograph if that happens. Okay. That is great. So everybody that's watching at home, thank you for joining us. We could keep going. We might still keep going, but technically the show will be ending here periodically in a couple of minutes. But thank you for joining us. This is great. Don't forget to check out Allegheny Eats website. Get it on that. Don't forget to see what's going on with the Black Radish Kitchen. Also, Kate, if she doesn't do a cooking demo, which she might do another one next week, she might go back to what Kate ate, going to different takeout places and seeing what's going on in the city. And also put a shout out to everybody that's watching right now. If you have a takeout place that we have not covered yet, please shoot it to us, and Kate Romane will go there, get takeout or delivery from there, and talk about it on the show. Is there your go-to spot? Is there someone you love that's running it? Is there something that we don't know about? Let it go. Let it hit us up in the comments or email us right there. That's great. Jennifer Gaskins, we think you are wonderful. But but check this out. This is fantastic. This was a great episode. Get that going there. Keep on wearing your masks, everybody. There's fish fries all over the place tomorrow. I'm sorry Black Radish Kitchen isn't doing it, but somebody's going to get little pieces of that fried fish that's in that fryer right now.
Oh, yeah.
And
coming over.
It's on. Mansueto's on his way. He's going to jump in his Suzuki Samurai.
I'll be there.
It's going
Coming to your house.
Be great. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. We're gonna be here still talking probably after the credits when the show ends. But stay safe. Keep wearing your masks. Keep it rolling. Dave, what would Batman say to people who don't want to wear masks?
Hey Patrick, it's Batman. You were great in my movie.
Son of a bitch. Anyway, I like it. All right. So anyway. Take it easy, everybody. Take care, everybody. Check in on your friends that you haven't talked to in a while. This pandemic's some messed up shit. And Allegheny Eats, Black Radish Kitchen, and everything else. Thank you all. We're back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. We've got Zoob is going to be doing some music. Dave Bracey's going to be back. And Natalie Bensavenga's doing 5 Minutes With. Peace out, everybody. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Wear a mask. I'm not afraid to be seen standing up to these guys. The mask's not for you. It's to protect the people you care about.
Delicious. Oh, it's so good.
We're that high tech. Oh, it's good.
Keep on scratching.
Best show ever.